And welcome to another episode of the Market Value Chart Show right here at 6 Scale Cantina. We're going to go ahead and discuss the recent Hot Toy announcements of two new Shoretroopers and how they affected the original Shoretrooper release from Rogue One in the secondary market. It may not be what you're thinking. Let's get into it right now. And welcome to another episode of the Market Value Chart Show right here at 6 Scale Cantina. So getting right into it, a couple of weeks ago, Hot Toys announced two new versions of the Shoretrooper. One of them from Rogue One and one of them from the Mandalorian series. So pulling that up onto the screen, you can see right here that the squad leader is up for pre-order on Sideshow. And you also have the grunt version from the Mandalorian series. So conventional wisdom would suggest that because collectors are going to be able to now get a Shoretrooper at a reasonable retail price, that the very high secondary market value price of the original release of the Shoretrooper was going to come down a bit. But very interestingly, the announcement of these two figures have had an adverse effect to the contrary of that. So this figure, I'll pull it up on the screen. The original release is an awesome figure. It was holding steady for a while in the secondary market at just about $600. So it's actually now, since the announcement of the two new versions of the Shoretrooper, trending up in price. So let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of things here, folks. So here is a recent auction of the Shoretrooper. You can see right there that this was $641 with 17 bids just on January 24th. Let's take a look at another one. Check out this one here, $760 with 13 bids just from January 17. So, wow. I mean, it really, I think, collectors are going to want not only the grunt from the Mandalorian, they're not only going to want the new Rogue One version, they're going to want the whole platoon. They're going to want the whole set of these Shoretroopers, at least a good majority of collectors, the way that these are actually now trending up. So going to 6scalecantina.com, you can see that the original release of the Shoretrooper has made it to our biggest mover section this week, all the way next to Palps there on the right side. So let's go to the market value chart and see exactly where it moved up to. So again, once you go to the market value chart, you just hit on the current value tab a couple of times to get the highest ranked to the lowest ranked. And you could see right on the screen, I'll highlight it, number 3, third ranked, $662 is Shoretrooper and rising. So wow, folks, all I could say is Star Wars is hot, hot, hot right now. And I think it's going to continue along that trend with the announcements from Disney of all these new shows and these spin-off shows like the Book of Boba Fett and a couple of the upcoming series, the Obi-Wan series as well, a different timeline there from the Mandalorian. I mean, there's a lot of excitement surrounding Star Wars right now. But man, that figure on the secondary market, I really thought it was going to go down. It seems like it's trending up, at least at the moment. Now, when we get closer to the release of these Shoretroopers, I do think it should have some effect, but I don't know. The way it's going right now, I don't know. It's very interesting. So something that we definitely are going to have to keep an eye on within the secondary market for Star Wars Hot Toys. So real briefly, we're going to go ahead and go to the final segment of this episode's market value chart show. And we're going to stay right here at the market value chart and just take a look at and glance over some of the standout movers from this past week. So, highlighting Anakin Darkside here and also Anakin Revenge of the Sith. We did speak about that in our prior episode. I would recommend going ahead and checking out that video. There is a direct correlation to what's going on with these two figures here, to also what's going on to the original Shoretrooper release that we have been discussing on this episode. There is a Clone Wars Anakin up for pre-order right now on Sideshow, and that is not affecting the price of these two prior releases of Anakin within the secondary market. So, you definitely want to go ahead and check out that video. We kind of dive into it, and it's kind of interesting, the direct correlation between what we're speaking to here. Let's move down the chart and see, we talked about Emperor Deluxe. That's been trending up. That's a couple of episodes ago as well. You may want to check that out. Grand Moff Tarkin, that's sticking out. That's really, really hot. And it's going to be interesting to see if it stays there where it is right now, $504 and trending up. Obi-Wan, Obi-Wan A New Hope has just been hot. It's steady at $496, right around $500. Obi-Wan from Revenge of the Sith, deluxe and non-deluxe, both of those figures are trending up. They've been trending up. So we're going to be talking about that in an upcoming video. In addition to, moving down over here, Count Dooku. I want to go down to that one here. You can see $365 and rising. When you're looking at Obi-Wan from Revenge of the Sith and Count Dooku as well, you have to wonder, is it possible that the Qui-Gon Jinn that's up for order right now, that's in stock at Sideshow, once that goes on waitlist, is that going to trend the same way as Count Dooku and the Obi-Wan Kenobi from Revenge of the Sith? We're going to go ahead and get into that in an upcoming video. And then, the real standout one here I want to talk about to conclude the episode is Mandalorian OG, TMS 007. We did speak about this figure a couple of episodes ago. I do recommend checking that video out. We kind of dive into it. It's now $398. Just a couple of bucks away, folks, from $400. I'll go ahead and pull up on the screen just real quickly. Here's a recent auction from January 26th with 18 bids. $420 the OG Mando is going for. So the question to me is, when the Beskar version of the Mandalorian with Grogu, deluxe and non-deluxe, once they also go on waitlist and are sold out from Sideshow, are they going to trend the same way as this Mandalorian figure is trending now? I think it might. It's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. So if you're going to purchase that figure, the one with the Beskar, and you haven't yet, I probably would go get it, because I do think it's going to do the same thing that you're seeing here with the OG Mando. And I do think this OG Mando is going to be somewhere around $500 when it's all said and done. Which is crazy, which is definitely crazy. So that's going to go ahead and conclude this episode of the Market Value Chart Show right here at 6 Scale Cantina. Please go ahead and book the website, 6scalecantina.com. And also, please hit that like button, and please subscribe to the channel. And if you could spread the word around about our channel, 6scalecantina.com, and the Market Value Chart, we so very much appreciate your support. Remember, many of the truths we cling to depend greatly on our own point of view. See you next time.